You are looking at a 1962 Mercury Monterey S55. The S55 was the top of the line Mercury car. It has a 390 engine in it. It has an automatic transmission. There were only 272 of these made by Mercury. It was built on a Galaxy platform, which means they take the Galaxy XL and they basically, fenders are the same as the Galaxy. The doors are the same as the Galaxy. Everything else about this Mercury is Mercury specific. This car was made in St. Louis, Missouri, as was all of the S55s. And we keep talking about S55. Well, S55 was the top of the line Mercury, and it had such luxuries back then as bucket seats and a console, along with some other items that we'll get to. But this is just a beautiful car. When Ford and Mercury wanted to upgrade various vehicles, they did it by virtue of upgrading the upholsteries. In this case, if you were to look at this particular car, the upholstery, there is more of it. There is more chrome, there's more attention to detail. You get such features as the lights in the bottom of the door, the courtesy lights. As you go further and look into the car, you can see that the dash is just ornate with chrome. That's how Ford and Mercury distinguished its vehicles, their product lines, by the various levels of chrome and or additional features that you could get. This car has power steering. It's got factory power brakes. This car was actually purchased in San Jose, California at Joe Curley Ford, Ford Mercury, back in 1962. If you look at the interior, the appointments on the interior, the additional stripes, the additional little ornaments in the center of the seats, the additional chrome and carpet on the back of the seats. You won't find this level of detail on a non S55 car, XL or otherwise. As you look at this car, every piece of chrome and or not every piece, but 95% of all pieces of chrome and pop metal work was completely redone. The tires were originally a 14-inch tire. They have been upgraded to a 15-inch so that we could get more rubber on the road, better steering, better handling, etc., etc. Just another little feature, the detail to the Mercury scuff plate, the detail to the detail to the trunk opening. We'll move further around the car, and as you're looking at the car, you will see the rear end. Now the rear end has more chrome to it than most cars on the front end. Just an amazing amount of time went into changing the car year in and year out. The bumpers on a 61 and 62 for the rear are the same. Some of the things when you're looking at a Mercury 62, little details, like if you look at the tail lights. The tail lights are 62 only. They have a theme to them, just as most GMs, Fords, Chryslers. They had a rocket ship theme to them. It reflected our desires to beat the Soviets to the moon. So you have lights that are shaped like rockets. These lights were brand new. There are no cracks. There are no blemishes to speak of in the lenses. The other thing you want to look for if you are looking for a 62 Mercury is the emblem on the gas door, the gas door lid. They're a 1 year only, and they're very hard to find. That is what a nice emblem, complete emblem, looks like. Then if we move to the trunk, this trunk is huge. This trunk is huge. It has been detailed. It has the same level of detail as the rest of the car does. If you look at little things like the attention that has been given to the finish on the locks and the nuts and the bolts and just new weather strip, this is a beautiful car. It is one of the finest Mercury Montereys for 62 that you will ever find. It is Mercury's entry into the muscle car market. This has an FE block in it. There were a number of races that Mercury and Ford won with this body line in the Galaxy platform. Just a beautiful car. A beautiful car. As we walk around it. Now we're going to take a look at the engine, and we're going to start the engine up so that you can hear it. But if you go on YouTube and look, we have a video there of the car being driven, and so if you want to know what it really sounds like as you're driving it, you can go to YouTube and find it. This car is being offered at a very fair price. The other things you want to look for if you're looking at a 62 Mercury is a front emblem. That is an immaculate, very nice front emblem. 9 out of 10 cars don't have those emblems on them. So doesn't seem like much, but it's pretty important. So we're gonna go and we're going to start this fella up, and then we're gonna open the hood. So here we go. Okay, so we started up. Here's the engine. Just look at the attention to detail. Every nut, every bolt has been touched and either cleaned or polished or whatever. You won't find this level of details on many cars. The hood latches are gold anodized, as you can see. There's a power brake booster. There's a power steering. This has the rear option of original Ford cast iron headers. They came with certain engines. You could order them with certain engines. The other thing that you see called out is the letter Mercury in the grille, or on the hood, and then you've got this ornate foot molding that goes on the hood and on each of the fenders. Just a beautiful car. I'm gonna open the passenger side of the car so you can see in it, but this is just the S55. Like I said, has bucket seats in the console. But the other thing that it has, if you were to look
these great spots and being able to reach them in the first place, your spot is out there. Find your frontier.
The other thing that you will see is S55 on the fender. So, but just look at the body lines and the moldings on this car. You could get 6 people in here and go to the drive-in. Or you could rent it out as a small apartment. Thanks for watching.